All right, so all the pieces are here for the Vicrez steering wheel. I have to get this, actually. This is my air fuel gauge. I need to get that fixed at some point. The little man is locked and loaded in the back seat. And we are gonna finally get this steering wheel put in place. Very excited. I don't think I'm gonna do a cold start. Can't skip a cold start. Oh, that's such a great way of getting it going. All right, it's a good day.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking up, cooking the hot box, fucking on your bitch, yeah, dot. Cooking up over the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't treat nobody quick to trick nobody. All of the gang and they come and get gang. I mean, you never get you with this mad and blues. Looking up with the blues. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got letters and 100 rock through. My bitch is mad and blues. Looking up with the blues. My niggas is savage, ruthless.
The trick is getting the spring. The spring is very small, so you got to use something with a flatter surface on it to engage and push it. You got to get that right spot. This one's always easier.
So I heard the airbag is like the trickiest part of this.
Not really.
No.
As long as the battery's disconnected. I've heard horror stories of people trying to do it with the battery connected and they bang, blown up. But this is relatively simple. Take one plug off, the other plug off. And this is the only tricky part right here. I usually just disconnect this for now, so I'm plugging it. Like that, that's a little bag off. I already had the bolt loose already. With that, we'll have to take the counterweight out and put that on the new steering wheel. It just helps with stability, so it just doesn't flow you around. So it's a weight. That's basically what it is. So that's it. That's what it looks like underneath. Beautiful. It's a clock spring and everything. You know, nothing crazy. We'll switch out the paddle shifters. We'll take out the trim buttons and move them over. And then we'll take the counterweight and put that into the new one. And all we have to do is just wire it up. Install the module, the wireless module, communication to the ODB, and then that'll be it. Ready to go. Just got to wire everything up here. Counterweight's in place. Buttons are in place. Paddle shifters.
So like what you were saying, the real only negative part about doing this is that you lose the heated steering.
The heated steering if it has it, but a lot of people, you can buy that with the option of the heated steering wheel.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if the people here, the companies here, give it as an option, but the manufacturer, they give you that option.
Gotcha.
And it's not even that much more. I think it's only like $75 more. Because all it is they're buying the bare stock steering wheel with the heated trim. So they're buying them direct from the manufacturer over there. All of these steering wheels are made overseas. They don't make it here. So they buy them direct and then they build them. You know, I had heated steering wheel in mine. I didn't use it. So, yeah. So that's how it will sit. Once I get the steering wheel bolt back in place, it will push it down. We'll have to torque it, make sure it's got the correct torque specs on the tightening. And then we gotta wire it into the factory wire. They give you two options of wiring this thing. You can actually wire it with the extra wire that's in the box.
Okay.
But it's much easier to use the factory wire in here. It's already rated for like 10 amps already, and it's really not using 10 amps. This thing's only using like maybe 1 or 2 amps tops.
Gotcha.
So it's safe to use this. It's fused. It's got a fuse in the factory fuse box. I do All the Chargers and Challengers, they do the same way. So they all get powered from here. And then the module, you've got your tuner, so you have the option to keep both of them plugged in at all times. So we'll plug this into the ODP, and whenever you need to plug your tuner in, you'll just plug into this side of it.
Gotcha. Oh, that's really cool.
Your bypass cable will plug directly onto the output side of this. So you don't have to keep unplugging. The only thing is, you know, you're gonna see this maybe hanging down just a little bit in the corner here, but the rest of it is all gonna be underneath the dash. And then once I get everything put on, sometimes we have to do a learn process where we have to, you know, press the button on here and sync it. You get a blue flashlight and it'll blink, and once it matches, it'll say up here, match success, and then we know we're good.
Gotcha. Okay.
Most of the time though, I've seen lately that they're already matched. So
okay.
You know, if I have to do it, it's not a problem. It's really easy to do. And then this doesn't get hooked up. That's the extra power wire that has to get powered from behind the dash if you want to go that route. I tend not to. I usually use this right here.
So the little guy is you know, pooped. He was running around the shop like crazy.
They come for me. I swear these niggas is under me. They hate and the devil keep jumping me. They run on me, keep me company. Hey, who did the most?
They did an unbelievable job. I'll tell you, the company is called LED Auto Works, and the quality is unbelievable. They tucked everything in. Just everything is very professional, you know, so I really like that. When I try and do installations, it's just nothing but cursing, and I'm not the most professional at this kind of stuff, and it just looks so crappy. And so I went ahead and got in touch with Wayne, and I'll tell you, I could not be happier with the installation, how long it took. I believe it was like, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours. So he just did a really awesome job. And I'm actually talking to him about another project that I would like to do, which includes relocating my air fuel to this side over here. He has a product where the gauge would actually be incorporated into this vent here, so I could have the two of them right over here without some kind of a pillar. So that project is going to be happening at some point, but overall, super happy to finally have this done. And I'll tell you, Vicrez, they have a great product here. It's a little on the pricey side, you know. I'm going to show you guys the price of it, but I'll tell you, it's so much nicer than the stock steering wheel. It's beefier, bulkier, and it just feels great to actually just grip this thing and drive. Everything kind of transfers over, no problem. You know, this is my paddle shifters, all the presets. One thing to note is that you will lose the heated steering wheel if you have that, but I'm in the sunny state of Florida, so that's not that big of a deal. So overall, awesome product by Vicrez, and Vicrez, I always mispronounce the name, but I'm going to show you guys the product. This way, if you're interested in it, you can certainly go out and get it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Slowly coming together. Love it.
Hey! Raindrop, drop top, smoking up, cooking the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, dot. Cooking up over the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, quick the trigger. All of the gang and they come and get gang. I mean, you never get you with my bad emotion. Cooking up with a